I'm Yvonne with news from here in Taiwan and around the world. One of East Asia's largest religious pilgrimages has reached its turnaround point in southern Taiwan on Sunday. For the village of Beigang, an event meant to spread divine blessings is temporarily bring young people back to an otherwise aging community. Bryn Thomas has more.
Every spring, hundreds of thousands of pilgrims arrive in this part of Yunlin, waking up its sleepy streets. Like many communities in this part of Taiwan, Beigang has seen many of its young people leave over the last few generations. These streets that you see behind me are usually empty apart from a few elderly people.
当然很兴奋啦，因为其实我以前都嘛是走中途而已，然后今年是第一次从巴沙屯走到北港，对，蛮有挑战自己的，蛮有挑战性的。
因为马祖的灵验，我亲身就感到马祖救我好多次，所以我虽然快80岁了，我就是只能够有这个机会，就是为马祖服务，就跟他走一走。
After 2 days and 2 nights of walking, this year's Baishatun Mazu pilgrimage has arrived at Chaotian Temple in Beigang. Now, upwards of 600,000 people are thought to be here right now. In 2010, this event only attracted about 5,000 registered walkers. Last year, it was up to 180,000. At the beginning of April this year alone, it was at 200,000. Many of the people joining the event are young people.
I think because maybe in your life you have some trouble or something problem you want to pray, and then maybe I think the Mazu will give us like the belief to understand what we're gonna do next and give it our some direction.
Mazu, the goddess of the sea, is Taiwan's most worshipped folk deity. Following her is believed to spread her blessings. For Beigang, the brief return of young people and tourism dollars are added benefits.
这种怎么讲？好，就觉得很感动啊！对，年轻人能跟着老一代的这样再传承下去，真的，很快乐啦。
As Mazu's followers begin their journey back north, this community will once again quiet down. But residents here can rest assured that with more and more young people joining the pilgrimage, their traditions are sure to endure. Ryan Wu and Bryn Thomas in Yunlin County for TaiwanPlus.
Thousands of people took on a unique challenge at Taipei 101 over the weekend, running up its stairwells in the annual vertical marathon. Tiffany Wong was there.
We are here at the top of Taiwan's tallest skyscraper, where thousands of people have just finished the annual Taipei 101 run-up. It's a vertical marathon in the country's iconic landmark. They've just climbed up 91 floors, that's over 2,000 steps, and 390 meters. We saw many people make it to the finish line and then collapse, others still standing.
I'm so glad I finished because I was questioning myself while I was climbing. I almost wanted to give up, but I keep remember people who supported me, so I keep going no matter what, and I never give up. And I finished and I just collapsed right away.
今天是真的累蛮多的，我大概到了60几楼就开始抬头看楼梯了，60几这样，然后还有20几层楼，然后再撑一下，然后到刚刚到80几楼的时候，其实我本来很期望自己可以再加一点速度上去，但是那个脚实在是太硬了。
Now, this is not an easy race, and some people have taken just 15 minutes, others longer as they race up the stairs, even pulling themselves up with their arms at the end. The men's and women's records have not been beat since the first race 20 years ago in 2005, and there's a prize of $6,000 US if someone does. But for many, it's not about breaking the overall record, it's about beating their own.
What time do you about 11 minutes 25 today, but my target was 11 minutes 15. About 10 seconds late, difficult. But next year, I must challenge again. Why Taipei?
This was my first time, so I didn't really know what to expect, but I really love trail running.
And what's it like the first time racing Taipei 101 with your son?
Well, I couldn't even see him. He ran way faster than me, so I'm glad to see that he was so far away.
And despite all the effort it took them to climb up these 91 floors, there's something about this crazy challenge that keeps them climbing up to the top year after year. Kamastri and Tiffany Wong at Taipei 101 for TaiwanPlus.
Poor air quality across Asia has been a growing concern for decades. Though there are many causes, in Myanmar and other parts of Southeast Asia, smoky skies are often a result of seasonal slash-and-burn farming. As Jonathan Kaplan reports, it's an issue that may not go away anytime soon.
Deep in the hills of Myanmar's Shan State, far from the battlegrounds of the country's ongoing civil war, farmers scorch the earth, not to destroy, but to grow their crops. Shifting cultivation, also known as slash-and-burn agriculture, is an entrenched practice here, passed down through generations.
We've been depending on farming for our livelihood since the time of our ancestors. This is the only work we have because there are no other jobs and opportunities in our region. That's why we continue with shifting cultivation each year. It's the only way we survive through this traditional cultivation.
The practice works like this. Farmers cut down the trees and vegetation on the land they wish to cultivate. After the winter season dries out the fallen plant matter, they put the torch to it. The burn creates a richly fertile area for planting crops. Shifting cultivation has come under heavy scrutiny from governments and environmental groups in recent years, but farmers say they do it responsibly.
While logging and burning cause deforestation and harm the environment, we have our own rules and regulations to prevent this deforestation. We only cut trees and burn the same fields once every 10 years. During that time, we let the trees grow back on the mountains, and after 10 years, we repeat the process.
Agricultural burning is widespread in Southeast Asia. Visitors to tourism hotspot Chiang Mai across the border in Thailand, about 200 kilometers away from Shan State, learn to avoid the late winter burning season when the air is thick with smoke. Doctors like Rungsrik Ganjanavanit say it's a public health concern in Thailand's second largest city.
The effects on the population is very high. Unlike if you have, say, if you smoke, then okay, your risk of having heart attack might goes up 2-3 times, but not everyone smoke. But here, although the risk itself is not as high as smoking, you have to multiply by the exposure rate, which is 100% because everyone breathes, yes.
Back in Myanmar, local leaders say there's no way around slash and burn.
As the Kayan people, we have relied on shifting cultivation and see no alternative ways for the future due to a lack of technology and essential abilities to switch to other farming methods.
The villagers here subsist on the crops they grow on the hillsides, like rice, corn, and chili peppers. They hold ceremonies and celebrations for the burn. And some say the environmental effects of sending whole hillsides up in smoke isn't all that bad.
When we burn the fields in the mountains, it's only for about an hour, not the whole day or week. The smoke dissipates within that hour, and we believe this short period of burning does not significantly contribute to pollution.
The haze may drift elsewhere, but locals say the practice isn't going away anytime soon. Amid the instability of civil war in a nation where half the population lives in poverty, the farmers here just don't have the resources to live any other way. And so, environmental cautions, like smoke from the fields, are thrown to the wind. Andy Xue and Jonathan Kaplan for TaiwanPlus.
Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. You can visit the TaiwanPlus website or follow us on social media for more stories from Taiwan and around the world. Finally, we go to France for a new exhibition showcasing the work of French artist Nike de Saint-Phal. I'm Yvonne Yang. Take care, and I'll see you next time.
For more stories from Taiwan and around the world, be sure to follow TaiwanPlus News on social media.